Leicester Animal Rescue, 16th of March 2012. Brand new kennel block has now been built and opened. Had the press day, had the launch, all going very, very well. Different design to the existing kennel blocks, and that offers an opportunity to re-educate the dogs and the staff. Now, rescue centres are difficult places for dogs to be in. Isolation from human contact is difficult for dogs. Of that, there's no question. What is difficult then is the expectation they then develop is that when humans come to the kennel, invariably staff or volunteers, they are going to either get fed or get walked. So the excitement is there, the jumping's there, the barking's there. This behaviour then is rewarded with either feeding them or a walk. So it becomes a normal behaviour that the dog expects to associate to humans. Now, when you have kennels that are divided in two with a controllable shutter door so you can actually clean each side of the kennel without getting in with the dog, then you have a golden opportunity of retraining. If you walk into a kennel block of 7 and every dog expects that the barking and excitement gets either fed or walked, and the dog is brought out always the same end of the kennel block, it has then to walk past all of the dogs to go out, then it's a recipe for disaster, because the dogs are just so stressed and, they're all feeding off each other. They all want to get out, and they all believe this state of mind and the barking gets them out. So to change it around is a very simple thing to do. If you just isolate 6 out of the 7 dogs in this case into one half of the kennel, and then you walk around the other side, having left one door for one dog open, go to the other side. If the dog is then calm and relaxed because it's on its own, just with you, then it can come out the kennel. If it barks at you, then you go back in, the dog follows you, you close that divider, go to a different dog, different kennel, do the same thing. So you start to show the dogs that it's the expectation that must change for them to get effectively what they want. And the same with feeding time. What we've done this morning has been really interesting for the staff to see, is we've got bowls of food, normal everyday food. They feed them twice a day. You put the bowls down outside the kennels, and then you walk away, because they're all barking. So you're starting to teach them, there's your food that you want, not treats, not tidbits, this is what you get fed. If you want that, you've got to be quiet. And it only took us 3 repetitions of this, of walking in, dogs bark, we all walked out. There's 4 of us doing this morning. We walk back in, the dogs bark, we walk back out. Each time we walk out, the dogs that remain calm get spoken to. Now, on the 3rd attempt, we fed 6 of the 7 dogs, because they all just stood there quietly. Only one dog, who's one of the long-termers, a terrier called Marmite, persisted, but then he's got major stress issues anyway. So it took 10 minutes to re-educate a dog initially. Repetition will follow to make it become a normal pattern of behaviour. But it's something that is so easy to do that teaches the dogs in this environment, which is confinement and isolation, that they can relax and be calm before being fed or exercised, which bodes them in. It then bodes well and stands them in good stead for when they are rehomed to a new home in the future, which is the objective, isn't it? I think so.